she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, we can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues.
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomat. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to... I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the night...
It's not as crazy as you... Fine. That's enough negotiation. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of I'll be sure to make the...
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is... However, the pressure from the
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow... Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo Gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo... I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Monstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Monstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Monstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Tibet.
Makes sense, given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you...
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time.
Right. I'll leave the research to you.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ow, gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get... Oh, I see. It appears to the impurities in the elemental energy It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with...
Fascinating. Do you know anything about... I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight, and the gratitude.
Honorary Knight of Favoni?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answer. Storm Terror's rage, and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes to... We'll meet back here if you find anything.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him. That green... He looked just like that guy down there. What? That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him. happened to this wall? Did it...
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine Archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Monstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries. Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to...
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this...
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Monstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! All right, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for... Anyway, Even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for what is to follow.
Oh, and what plan?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so deep.
Friend?
One must be
Hey, where are you running?
to the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Monstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have—
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a cold place? You think it was going...
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change. Now then, you were saying someone had told... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both... His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead... The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization... I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love being here with you beneath this great tree. Feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the... feels...
So, how exactly...
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his... Yes, it was you! So to make up for it, you're coming with...
The Monstadt Cathedral? To do what?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel. One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that with it. Perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the whole...
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You... Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo god bless you, young bard.
Actually, I know a secret that can save Monstadt from its
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come?
Because you, dear sister, I'd like to borrow the holy light.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind,
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed
that foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves.
Please, I beg.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting.
Then, I guess I'm left. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Shocked, aren't you? Don't you?
If there's nothing else, I'll be.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the holy light. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the... So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand... Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must... There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Light. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is Now, if...
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the... Does the story not make for a fitting battle?
So what are you trying to say? That we're...
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the... Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not... Today we stand for Come now, speak up. That's what free... Look, but seriously, aside from singing, I don't really have any other Besides, if I was...
How can it be a grave...
But things are different for you. Should you get caught, you would... The guards here. It seems... If we manage to seize the...
Stop mentioning us getting caught...
What do you say? Yes. Seems your point being... Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
What? Follow me.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has great.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your,
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. Ooh.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about
Ask who exactly?
the protectors.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves or—
What happened? Why have you mobilized?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the holy—
Huh? How?
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of gold.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off?
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Today I think I'll have
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the...
something cold.
Right. I want it.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... you want to ask, who's... He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of the... He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one... Although most of the time I can only afford a
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see...
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is...
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Monstadt?
Hotshot? So you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Monstadt, and it's a shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. And towards the Fatui? Forget it. I don't feel like talking.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in...
If I tell you the story with a performance,
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the...
Very well. Let...
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some... Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not... Blonde is the only description on the wanted post. As for the bard, however, it...
No problem.
Okay. Let's meet here.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself. A Jean you would never see, even as an honor.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and...
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and... Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Pavonia.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe, but we can ask the bard to play the song again.
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Monstadt all those... and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame... But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peace. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so...
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you?
I already told you not to call...
Wow.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel...
Nice recovery. She's really
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the the Cryo Gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo Gods... Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt, the only other way to affect the Animo God's power...
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from... I've already managed to...
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a...
Paimon gets it. If too much of it...
Such is the diplomacy. Outlander, ready to go?
What's the hurry?
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
No! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up. I don't know which one of the guards have...
This guy looks like he's about to...
You just worry about you. One of the 11 is already in Monstadt. Signora, when she...
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the...
Who are you? Never heard of that. What are you lot doing here? Oh? And just how do you... Okay, all right. But I don't have the key.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Cool it!
Seems like we've turned this room inside out. But no key. Time to move on to another room.
Who are you? What? Fuck. But I don't have the key.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
No, my sword!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Where'd you rats scurry out from? Señora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Let me weave you a verse.
Windblade! Disappear!
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back in safe. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a sec.
Señora is going to end you. This
Big talk for a guy who's still.
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve it! The pattern of flowing wind...
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Duval?
Although this lyre is the real thing, as you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important? And you! Did you just borrow...
Anyway, we won't be able to call the lyre itself is fine. You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop? Great! Try to use it on... It worked as expected.
This youthful
Praising yourself?
I was talking about the
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if I can surmise that Dvalin suffering alone in some...
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of... When you get the teardrop crystal, please let...
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey. Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would...
You're so cheeky. Oh, Paimon knows from...
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief...